this song a little better personally. I got Lucky Daye and Tiana Major9 with On Red, and I really want to hear your thoughts on this one. What'd you think of this track?
Fire.
Isn't this song so good?
Fire.
This song is incredible.
Fire.
This song is incredible.
I was upset. I didn't know this song. Kind of the same way I was upset. You know, that's what's so fun about our little thing we have here is that, like, we're both music heads and there's so much music in the world to listen to that's hard to hear all of it. So that, like, when you put me onto something, I'm really appreciative. But, like, also, like, the music head deep down is like, damn, I should have been on this. Like, I should have known this. You know what I mean? Exactly. Because I'm a huge Lucky Daye fan. I loved that album, that last project he had where, like, the lead single is Roll Some Mo. That project was hard. The Roll Some Mo song was hard. Even the remix, he put a little dance hall remix out there. That was hard. I think Lucky Daye is, like, on track to being one of the like a big R&B act with, like, a lot of longevity in the future. I thought maybe Roll Some Mo was gonna be his breakout things where he's, like, there. I don't think he's there just yet.
This song is doing numbers, though, I gotta say. The On Red is doing numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. I wasn't familiar with Tiana Major9, but
she jumped on a song with Earth Gang last year. For the Queen and Slim soundtrack. The song was called Collide. It's really good.
Okay.
It's more Johnny Venus, actually, singing, actually. So Dr. Dot's not even on it. So it's Johnny Venus and her kind of, like, trading back and forth, like, very melodic, vocals, and it's a fantastic song too. But I definitely, as much as I like Collide, I think I like this song even more. And conceptually, it doesn't seem like it's anything, like, groundbreaking. Like, oh, you left me on red, like, cool. But in all, like, let's not even front, just sonic appeal of this song. Ridiculous vocal performances, the range, the sonic appeal, the accessibility of this song. I think they just complement each other so well, especially when they do like that second hook where they sing in those harmonies together. And I really just enjoy the back and forth male female perspective on this song, like, from being left on red. And I think even though topically it's not groundbreaking, it's very relatable. So I think maybe that's why it's doing so many numbers, because you can it's just so easy to sort of, I left you on red.
Yeah, definitely. And it's one of those things, I think, right? Like kind of like how we talked about, how the Arlo Parks line in Hurt resonates. Like, wouldn't it be nice to feel something?
Right.
It's like plain language, and, like, maybe even things we've heard people, like, comment on before.
Or say, exactly.
But when it gets delivered the right way, it can really, really resonate on deeper levels. And I'll say, like, I didn't even pay attention that much to the songwriting, because there is kind of, like, I get the gist of it. It's a lot of plays on blue texts and not replying, and then it opens up with a little zoom, zoom, the little iMessage sounds, and, like, that's cool. And so, yeah, thematically, like, that kind of imagery is not super groundbreaking, but the vocal performance is what I was here for, dude. And it's like, Lucky Daye's a beast. Tiana went off. Like, I definitely thought they were real LeBron and D Wade kind of tag team.
I like that. Yeah.
It was definitely a match made in heaven, dude, because it sounded great. And again, this is one of those songs where I was like, damn it, Mike, I should have had this. I should have been putting you onto this, because I love Lucky Daye. I really, really do. And I love, I'm a big R&B fan, so whenever there's, like, somebody bubbling up, that's really good. Especially male R&B artists, honestly, even though, not to say there's, a lack of male R&B artists, but girls have been running it. Girls have been killing it, you know what I mean? And which I love. It's amazing. But so when there's a cool R&B guy that's coming up and he doesn't, he's not just, like, regular, degular, trying to be womanizer kind of thing. He's really talking that talk. Like, that's what really gets me amped up. So I'm hyped to see what he does in the future, dude. And I'm glad you put me onto this one, because I'm definitely gonna be replaying this one a lot.
Yeah. This one's on repeat for sure. And but just like you were saying, like, I mean, it just even goes back to one of our previous episodes when we did the Jasmine Sullivan album review, and we were talking about her and Jasmine and Ari Lennox and how much they're just kind of, like, kind of running shit as it so seems in the R&B. And again, there's R&B scene. There's clearly a lot of other artists as well, but you're right. Like, I feel like in R&B right now, you have guys like Daniel Caesar, you have a Lucky
Who's
Daye,
my
right?
guy. I love
Daniel
Daniel
Caesar.
Caesar. And I was going to mention him earlier. When Daniel Caesar was kind of bubbling up, I thought Lucky Daye was going to be the next guy to kind of bubble up right along. I think Daniel Caesar's kind of put himself in that space now.
Yeah, he
after
definitely
Case
has.
Study. Like, I think he's solidified now. I think Lucky Daye's still trying to creep up there, but
He's getting there.
they feel like
He's
they're in the
getting
same
there.
kind of class.
Yeah,
'Cause Lucky Daye's been around.
Yeah, and he's climbing, man. And I
Yeah.
will say this to one of your points about not paying attention as much to the lyricism. There was one line here because you know me, I love my puns. I thought this was a really awesome line from Tiana Major9. It stuck out to me when she says, "I'm so headstrong, it will be your lucky day if I answer." I was like, oh yeah, like that.
I heard that one. One. That's funny. Funny you pointed that one out because that's actually one of the ones that I was like, I thought was such an obvious pun that I was like, okay, it's not about the words.
Exactly. No, it's
But
great.
Mike's like, nah, I dig it. I dig it.
dig
The
it. I love
attention
it.
to
I love
detail.
it.
Puns.
I do. And I think this song fits perfectly for you and I because we often leave each other on red. So
That's a fact. That's a fact, though.